Ready to roll, bro? Well, you can ask for better weather, bro. I mean, for November, usually rainy and cold. Please rise. Who gives this woman marriage?
Her mother and I.
We're gathered here today in the sight of God among these many witnesses to witness the joining of these two, Lexie Lynn Tankersley and Zac Aaron Stoball, who now wish to become one. God instituted marriage in the Garden of Eden, and it's one of the strongest and long-lasting institutions among mankind. Love is perhaps one of the most precious and fulfilling gifts. Zac and Lexie, you're announcing to the world that now you want to welcome that challenge. Zac, the Bible is clear. Your role as the husband is to love your wife, Lexie, like Christ loved the church and gave himself for it. Now that can mean different things. You may want to watch a ball game one day, and she may want to go shopping, and that may be part of it. Lexie, the wife is to love her husband as Christ, as the church loves Christ, and to help him. And so with you both here today, you're standing before all these witnesses, and you're pledging to become one. You may be seated. So Zach and Lexie gave me permission to share a few personal stories, and I just met Lexie recently, and she said, Zach was so outspoken that she just couldn't resist him. He's so social. I think his pickup line in the hall was, "Hey, Lexie," and I think actually she invited him to a concert, and the rest is history. But I remember Zach as a young child and kind of upset with him because he left Marlton and went to Van Buren because he was one great baseball player and a good football player. So we lost a good player. But Lexie said that they first met as next door neighbors when he moved to Van Buren and when she got into high school. The first time they met, Lexie just knew Zach was a kind spirit. There was something special she could tell instantly in his heart. It somehow clicked with hers. As soon as they had their first conversation, it felt like home. She describes being around his presence, talking to him for the first time. There was a certain comfortability and familiarity, like they've already known each other for a lifetime. It was incredibly special. The couple wanted me to share a poem, Always, by Lang Leave. You were you, and I was I. We were two before our time. I was yours before I knew, and you have always been mine too. Zach and Lexie both, they wrote promises to one another, and we'll share those at this time.
Lexie, you're the most caring and loving woman. You make me feel like the most special person in the world. You are my sunshine on a cloudy day, my rock when times are tough. You always know how to calm me down. I know that I loved you when I could just be comfortable and be my true self around you. I love that we can laugh at the same things. You are my best friend. I look forward to spending all of my days with you and every holiday making our own holiday traditions. You make our home feel like family. I can't wait to experience new things with you. You make everything more fun. I promise to always support you, love you unconditionally, and also be your other half. I promise to be patient, caring, kind, and faithful as your husband for all of our days. I promise to love you forever.
It's really good. All right. Get close to you so you can hear. Zach, you're the most kind-hearted person I know. You make my heart feel complete. I prayed so long to find my soulmate, somebody that would fight for me and never let me go, somebody that accepts me for who I am and still loves me more each and every day. And who would have thought it'd be the cute guy next door living just across the street? You stole me away with your blue eyes the first time we met. You have always been the person that with one look, I know how you're feeling and you know how I'm feeling. Since the day you flew to Dallas to meet me for our first date, I somehow knew in that moment, with your arms wrapped around me, that this was something special that I'd been waiting for. I was finally home. I remember the first time I said I love you. It was 1 month into our relationship, and you came to visit me the whole weekend in Fayetteville, and we bought candy canes and Fun Dip and sat in my bed watching Christmas movies, eating something so weird but just fully enjoying each other. I remember thinking to myself that this was the person I want to be 80 years old with in bed watching Christmas movies with. The next day, when you had to leave, I remember I really didn't want you to go, and when we were saying goodbye, I accidentally said I love you without even thinking. It just came out. I was so shocked that I said that. I pushed you out the door quickly and shut it. I remember being really embarrassed, and my roommates asking me if I really did love you, and I said, yes, I think I do. I'm absolutely crazy about you, Zach. I have been pursuing your heart ever since that day 4 years ago, and I haven't stopped since. I promise for the rest of my days to pursue your heart deeply in ways we haven't even seen yet but are waiting to be explored. I promise to push you outside your comfort zone and to always be the person you go to for a hug. I promise I will hold your hand in good times and in times of sorrow. I promise to be your best friend and to be your other half. I promise to always be sentimental because I know that's how you are too. I promise to be faithful and honest with you and to always respect you. As your wife, I promise I will love you forever.
Thank you. As I guide you in exchanging your vows, you, Zach, and you, Lexie, will declare your intentions for a lasting partnership in love and marriage. Zach, do you take Lexie to be your lawful wedded wife of your days, the companion of your heart, and the friend of your life? Do you promise to love and cherish her in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, and forsaking all others, keep yourself only unto her, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Lexie, do you take Zach to be your lawful wedded husband all of your days, the companion of your heart, and the friend of your life? Do you promise to love and cherish him in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, and forsaking all others, keep yourself only unto him, so long as you both shall live?
I absolutely do.
To show the unity and love of their marriage, joined together by God and witnessed by all their loved ones today, they have decided to do a love lock unity ceremony. Lexie and Zach, these simple locks represent all that you are as individuals, your individual hopes and dreams, your plans and promises for the future, and your deep love for your partner. Today you pledge to share these hopes and dreams with each other and to create plans and promises for the future together. You promise to keep the joy and well-being of your partner in the forefront of your mind every day and to treat each other with honesty, compassion, and love. These are the keys to a secure and happy marriage and the qualities that will keep you close during the many years ahead. To symbolize this unbreakable bond and to demonstrate that your individual paths are linked from this day forward, I invite you to pick up your locks and lock them together. Lexie and Zach, your hearts, bodies, and minds are now joined together in a bond that constitutes the sanctity of marriage. These locks illustrate that you are forever joined together in a lifelong partnership and an abiding friendship, a promise between two people that you will forever be one and that your oneness will complement and complete the two of you. These locks represent your recognition and of the dedication and courage necessary for securing a strong and healthy marriage. And now as you join your separate lives into one, as you do it, I remind you of the reason you are marrying one another, to be committed to each other as a couple forever, to keep each other safe in good times and in bad. Let these locks remind you that today you're joining your hearts and souls together for a lifetime. Written on this frame with both of your individual locks interlocked is one it says from the Bible in Mark 10, 8 through 9, so they're no longer two but one flesh. Therefore what God has joined together, let no one separate. Lexie and Zach, always remember that the bond of marriage brings two hearts together in ways unseen. Even when you're at your weakness, you can find strength in each other. The rings, please. We invite you to bow your heads and pray with us over these rings and bless them in the precedence of God, uniting Zach and Lexie together in holy matrimony. Bless, O Lord, the giving and receiving of these rings. May Lexie and Zach abide in peace and grow in their knowledge of your presence through their loving union. May the seamless circle of these rings become the symbol of their endless love and serve to remind them of the holy covenant they entered into today to be faithful, loving, and kind to each other. Dear God, may they live in your grace and be forever true to this union. Amen. Zach, please place the ring on Lexie's finger and repeat after me. Lexie, I give you this ring as a promise that I will love, honor, and cherish you.
Lexie, I give you this ring as a promise to love, honor, and cherish you.
In all times, in all places, and in all ways forever.
In all times, in all places, and forever.
Lexie, please place this ring on Zach's finger and repeat after me.
Yes.
Zach, I give you this ring as a promise that I will love, honor, and cherish you.
Zach, I give you this ring as a promise that I will love, honor, and cherish you.
In all times, in all places, and in all ways forever.
In all times, in all places, and in all ways forever.
By the power invested in me in the state of Arkansas, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.